So let's just put these side by side. Intel made a multi-billion-dollar bet on a trend they thought would never end. And now, Nvidia is making the exact same kind of bet on the endless growth of AI. The only difference, really, is the scale. Nvidia's gamble isn't just a little bigger than Intel's, it's 100 times bigger.
And as if the risk of a market bubble wasn't enough to worry about, Nvidia is also facing a whole new set of threats that are closing in on them from all sides. Even if the demand for AI turns out to be real and sustainable, their path forward is anything but clear.
And here's the really ironic part. Their most dangerous competitors, they're also their biggest customers. Amazon, Microsoft, Google, even OpenAI, they're all sinking billions into developing their own in-house AI chips. I mean, why pay Nvidia when you can just design chips perfectly tuned for what you need and cut out the middleman, right? And at the exact same time, governments all around the globe are starting to take a really hard look at Nvidia's market dominance. France is getting ready to file anti-competitive charges, the EU is watching them like a hawk, and here in the US, the Department of Justice is investigating whether they're using their power unfairly. This is a coordinated global regulatory siege. Okay, so let's recap. You've got a potential bubble, your best customers are trying to replace you, and governments are breathing down your neck. So why on earth would you make a $500 billion bet right now? Well, because they have a secret weapon, a defense so powerful it might just be an unbreakable moat. And it's not hardware. That secret weapon is called CUDA. They released it way back in 2006, and it's a software platform that makes it incredibly easy for developers to use the raw power of NVIDIA's GPUs. For almost 2 decades, it's become the standard. An entire generation of researchers and engineers have built their whole careers on CUDA. It's created this deep, loyal ecosystem that is just incredibly hard for anyone else to break into. And the result of that CUDA moat? Just look at this market share. It's staggering. NVIDIA controls 94% of the GPU market. And that's not just because their chips are good. It's because the entire AI world is built on top of their software. It's a near monopoly that's protected by code. So at the end of the day, this is what it all boils down to. On one side of the scale, you have these huge, monumental risks, a potential bubble, customers turning into competitors, and a global regulatory crackdown. But on the other side, you've got this incredible fortress, the CUDA software moat, 94% market dominance, and an ecosystem of developers that's incredibly entrenched. And that brings us right back to the ultimate question. Is this $500 billion bet on AI factories a work of absolute genius? A visionary move that's going to cement NVIDIA's dominance for another generation? Or is it the biggest blunder in corporate history, a gamble so huge that if it fails, the fall is going to be spectacular?